So as promised, I am back with some more Second Assault gameplay for you guys. Now on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, you guys have been requesting to see more of the brand new Operation Metro 2014. So in this video I have a mixture of game modes of Rush, Team Deathmatch, Conquest and even Domination to give you a wide spectrum and a really good feel of what this brand new version of Metro is like. So one of the first differences I noticed on this map when playing Rush in the area of the first two MCOMs is the ability for the attacking team to take jet skis across the lake. Now these jet skis really have the possibility to change the gameplay on this map. It gives the attacking team a real ability to outflank the enemy very quickly, get on the side of their flanks, take them out, arm those objectives very easily. I think it could also have an effect on how often we see a spawn block on this map. It was something we always saw on Metro on Battlefield 3. If the attacking team didn't push up quick enough, the defending team could really push them back into their spawn point. So the ability for the attacking team to have these jet skis and outflank the enemy very quickly could make a massive difference to how this map is played. Now one of the other biggest differences to this part of the map in particular is the grass. You can now set fire to large portions of the grass, which of course will damage and kill the enemy if they're too close by or hiding in the undergrowth, but of course it will also create smoke screens and cover for the attacking team. Now as we move onto a game of Conquest and into the tunnels, you can see a real difference in the gameplay here as well. Now throughout this section you will see these wooden stilts holding up the ceiling, and if you shoot these out or blow them up they will make the ceiling come collapsing down, killing any enemy underneath. Now of course they also create some smoke and dust which will create a smoke screen for cover as well. Now in and around the ticket hall we also see some smaller aspects of levolution we've come to expect from pretty much all Battlefield 4 maps, and that's the ability to cut off the power. Now as you can see here, I'm on the right hand flank by the lockers. I can switch that power off, and then as you can see it's pretty dark actually, so if you've got a flashlight or an IRNV scope you can have the advantage. Now of course there have been brand new flanking routes added into the map. You no longer just have to take the 3 stairwells that were available in Battlefield 3. You can now come up from the tunnels on the left hand side into the back of the shop, which is in the middle area on the left side, just to the left of where I am stood now. And of course you can take the elevators. Now the elevators interestingly come up facing onto the escalators, which means it will make it very difficult for the defending team to camp at the top of the escalators without having to watch their back for the elevators behind them, so that should make it easier for the attacking team. Now as we leave the ticket hall and move back outside again, we get to see one of the other brand new flanking routes. And around the corner to the left here used to be a real hotspot for firefights. Players trying to come out of the station, players trying to go into the station. But as you can see here, if I pause the gameplay and look down the road straight ahead of me, you can see that wall has been pushed further back. And that is because there is now a brand new doorway further down that comes out behind the shop on the inside left of the ticket hall, meaning players can now actually access the outside from 2 doors on the left hand side. So we should no longer see that real congested area of firefights just outside the doorway. Now throughout Operation Metro you really get this different vibe for the visualizations. Now of course Operation Metro 2014 is meant to be based after the events that took place in the campaign of Battlefield 3, and of course we all know a nuclear weapon went off in the heart of Paris. So as you can see outside here as I'm chasing this guy for his dog tags, this really does look like a post-apocalyptic scene after a nuclear weapon event. Now as you can see outside, the weather is no longer quite as bright and vibrant as it was in Battlefield 3. It's quite dark and quite overcast. It's a very moody area. You've got smoking cars, you've got wrecked buildings. As you can see, the large bank behind me, which I do show in a second, has now been completely destroyed. So this map does look and feel a lot more run down and destroyed than it was in Battlefield 3. And that pretty much rounds up all of Operation Metro 2014. I've tried to go through it step by step and show you guys all of the brand new features in the most key areas. So if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, it does help me out a lot, and leave all your thoughts in the comments below. But in the meantime guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.